I think I was, yeah. So what I want to teach tonight is about market structure, what we call market structure when it comes to trading. Okay, not
Okay.
trend lines. That was a mistake. It was market structure I wanted to write. Okay, now market structure and how you can actually use it to grade your Manara trade. Have you used Manara before? Have you started using it?
No, I'm just new.
Oh, you're new. Have you watched the
Yeah.
videos on how to set up Manara and stuff like that?
I watched some videos on how to set it up, so I actually did.
All right,
But
so at least maybe
the mistake I
okay.
made was immediately I set up, I didn't know about the whole instruction about just you need to check where the trend is going to and all this kind of stuff. So I just said that almost all the signals that Mara give is always like correct. But I actually lost some amount of money due to I was just back and just take the trade and leave my phone and actually got and it hits
Okay.
the stop loss. So I have to
Oh,
go back to watch some videos and I saw when they were making a statement, something like that. And I said, okay, I actually did the wrong stuff. I actually was it. Because I'm new to um Forex. I'm just new, although I've
okay.
blown some accounts. That's why
Okay.
I just
Welcome
have
to the
to
club.
enter the academy. So I'm trying to study the charts and everything, but I'm not actually getting the right vibes as if everything is just jump back into my head. But I'm actually impressed by some of the videos I'm watching in the year
It's
economic stuff and everything.
good. Good. That was what I was about to say. That you need to watch those videos. They give you a background touch to forex trading, talking about starting you on what is a candle, you know, about what is a
Hello?
candle, candlestick, the week, talk about
Yeah,
market structure, support resistance. These are basic things that when you know all these ones, it helps you a lot to start
yeah.
to
So
maximize profit and all that. But a lot of people will join, they don't go to watch these videos. You see them talk, in fact, some don't even know
I
what they call
just,
trading So these are the
I
things they need to
just,
watch. Is there.
I just watch, and the funniest part is that it was just mentioning all my mistakes that I've been making.
So,
I don't have plans. I don't have anything. It's just like, well, so the thing is just mind blowing. I didn't even go out throughout today. I just keep watching one video like 3 times before I go to the other one. You just get the basic this thing and learning a lot just from the 3 videos I've actually
that's what
watched.
that's what the, that's what the academy is all about. That's why we call it an academy. People just come in, they want to just take signals, they don't learn. And that's they are to their own loss because at the end of the day, they don't make as much as they okay. I'll show you some stuff. Part of the things they'll show you on this, you'll be wondering. Some people have probably been in this academy for some time, like maybe a month or two. Yet they don't take all these opportunities, and it's right there in their front. They don't even know how to recognize it. They don't even recognize it. You know why? Because they don't read, they don't watch. I mean, the videos they are simply short. Yet people don't visit them. You know, they don't visit them. So
Uh,
when you go to the back office, it's like an answer to all the issues. Like
all the
you
issues, yeah.
understand. So usually before I used to take people on like a kindergarten basic level of forex, but I realized that if this is already in the back office, why should I do it again? So what I always try to do is I refer people to that area. When you go to that area, it will be easy for you to quickly grab all the opportunities
Everything,
that
everything is true.
that I'll be presenting here. You understand? So tonight, like I said, so the topic is mainly about the market structure, not trend lines. Trend lines is a bit different. Market structure. You understand? And how to use it to your benefits, analyzing Manara,
Okay.
reviewing Manara trades. Okay. So first thing we'll do now is to go to what is market structure. Okay? What's market structure? So when we talk about market structure, let me share my screen. I'll go to Google and show you guys what the market structure is. Once it's 8:40, I'm going to log down it.
Okay, the higher lows and
Coach, if you can hear us, we cannot hear you.
Am I muted? Oh, sorry.
Coach, we're
Let
not
me- let
hearing
me-
you. We're not hearing you all the while.
I mean, you can't hear me even now.
Now, just started now.
you can hear you now.
Okay. Since when? What was the last thing you heard?
When you
When
just opened this your board, that was when it went.
Yeah, I know why. Because I went on Google search. Okay. Sorry, 1 minute, guys.
okay,
1 minute. All right. Okay. Let me use the board. I didn't use the board. I was using the moment you go to. Okay, let me see. Can you hear?
we can still hear you.
I know the problem. All right, let me do this. But you can hear me now, right?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
so I'll use this one. Don't worry. So now I was talking about 3 types of market structure. Okay. We have the what? We have the uptrend, which is like this. Oh, sorry, I don't want to use this. We have the uptrend, which goes like this. We have the downtrend, which goes like this. And then we have the ranging markets, which is like this. Now, what is the difference between these 3? Uptrend, you see that from this point onward, it goes up. Downtrend, from this point, it goes down. Sorry, it goes down. Ranging, which means middle, it's not going up, it's not going down. It's just going sideways. We call it that sideways. So there are three names to it. There are three major names. Either they call it consolidating markets, they call it consolidating markets. Okay, let me do it this way. So we have the first one called uptrend. Uptrend. We have the middle one, ranging markets. You can call it ranging. They call it ranging. This thing is in your what's it called? This what I'm sharing with you now is actually in your back office. All those trainings and all that. So ranging, some call it consolidating. Consolidating. Some call it which other one did I mention now? Sideways, when the market is going sideways, sideways markets. Okay. Now the third one is called downtrend. Downtrend. So these are the three major. Oh, okay. These are the three major. I'm still learning this word stuff. Anyway, these are the three major type of movements we have in the market. Hope you understand what I'm saying. Two major movements we have in the market. Let's look at it from this way.
Yeah.
So the first one is uptrend. Second one is the ranging. The third one is downtrend. Now let's go and look at this three. Let's go and look at this three. Let me delete all of this. Let's start with the first one. First one is called what? The uptrend. Yep. So when you see uptrend, what does an uptrend look like? Like I said, like this. Oh, sorry. Like this. The market moves this way, like in waves. Doesn't move straight. Now, why is it an uptrend? I'll tell you. You recognize an uptrend by the way it moves. Okay? There's one called swing high, swing low. What is swing high? Swing high means the highest point of the market at every interval. So this is the highest point at this interval. Swing low is the lowest point at that interval. This is the lowest point at this interval. Do you get my points, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you're looking at this area now, if you're looking at this side, so if you're looking at this side, this one, the lowest is this, the highest is this. Now, if you want to come to this other side, so come to this other side, undo. And if you come to this side, the highest here now is this one. Oh, sorry, I'm still using the zero. The highest here is this one. Where is the lowest? Who knows the lowest here? The lowest is this one, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So I'll be using So when you come to this one, the highest is this one, the lowest is this one. This one, the highest is this one, the lowest is this one. The highest is this one, the lowest is this one. So now, how you now know whether it's uptrend or downtrend is by using the formula we call HH and HL. Okay? What does HH means? So this is it. So when you have this one, this one, it's called low. This one now is called high. So you say this one is low, while this one is high. But the moment you come to this part, now if you look at this high, this H, and compare it to this new H now, this new high, all the ones you see at the top are high, the ones you see at the bottom are low. If you look at the new high now, it's higher than the former high, right or right?
Right.
Right.
Good. So because it's higher than the former high, we call it higher high, so which is HH. Now look at this low. This low here is lower, is higher than the former low. Do you get it? So we call this one what? A higher low. Because this was a low, this one is a higher low. Because this low is higher than the former one. Then you go to the next one again. See, this one is higher, so you call this one higher high, higher low. Like that, you name them like that. Low and high, low and high. Do you get my point, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? Doris, is this clear to you too?
Yes. Yes, coach.
Good. So now we now look at the opposite. What is the opposite of this? The opposite is the downtrend. The downtrend is like this. Now, how do you know it's a downtrend? By looking at the formula called low lower low, and lower high. See the difference? The first one was what? Higher high,
Higher high. And lower low.
higher low.
And higher low.
The second one, the downtrend is what? Lower low, lower high. So what is the difference between them? The first letter, the uptrend will only start with H as the first letter, which is the higher. Whether the low or is high, will start with higher high, higher low. While the downtrend will start with L as their first letter, lower low, lower high. And why is it so? Let's look at it. It started from here. Talk about this is a low. Do you see it now? This is a low. Now, this is a high, right? The first one. Now, the next one that is coming now is a low, but it's lower than the former low because the former low is high here. Why this one is here? Look at the distance. Look at it. You see you see that it's below it, right? So because it's below it now, this place become a lower low. Now look at it high before. It's higher. Look at where it is. Oh, what have I done? Okay. No. Okay, all right. So look at the former high. If you look at the former high, it's at this high. But look at the new high now here. Is lower than the former high. This one becomes a lower, is a high, but it's a lower high. Because the names of these things are named based on their position. Anything above is high, anything below is low. But the question now is what kind of high? Is it a lower high to the previous one or is higher than the previous one? These ones now, they are lower to the previous ones, both the low and the high. That's why the L is the first. So you see, this is a lower high because this high is lower than the previous one. This is a lower low because this low is lower than the previous one. So look at this new one now. Compare it to this low, the former low. The former low is still higher than this one. So this one becomes a lower low again. Look at this high now. Compared to this one. This former high is higher than this one. This one becomes a lower high again. So it keeps on going lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower low. Sorry, lower high, lower low. You get the point, right? That makes it what? A downtrend. So the downtrend is like this. No, don't go. The downtrend is like this. You know? Now, learning that. Now the ranging one is that one is just like this. High and low, high and low, high and low. So you have low, high, because they are equal. So there's no lower or higher. All of them are high, low, 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 low. Now, this kind of market is called ranging market. It's not going anywhere. So this kind of market, you avoid it as much as possible. That's why for those of you, yes, those of you who are using Manara, when you get to the settings area, let's go to Manara. I'll quickly show you something. I don't want to say it by mouth. Let me show you something. Okay. When you get to Manara, come to, let's say we'll go to monitor. We'll go to monitor. If you go to the settings, there's a part where they will ask, where you see, I think this is where you see, can you see this pattern type? Bullish, bearish, or none. And what do we choose? We only tell you to choose bullish and bearish. What does bullish mean? It's another name for uptrend.
Uptrend.
Why bearish is another name for downtrend. Bearish means something that is going down, while bullish means up. So those are the two patterns that we choose because unknown is not good for you. Unknown is when it's ranging, it's going up, it's going down, it's going up. It's not really directional. You really trade directional setup. It is very good. Now, some people, we do trade unknown sometimes, but it's risky. And in trading, how to be profitable is not to avoid loss. It's only to make sure that you increase your win rate. There will always be loss, but make sure that your win rate is higher. You get the point. And to do that, you need to bring in all the strategies you can bring in to streamline the best setup for yourself. Now, knowing this will really help you out in trading Manara, okay? But now that I've shown you, let's go to the real chart so you understand what higher high, higher low means, right? Let's go to the real chart. Because let me tell you one thing. There's what we call the eye of the market. When you start having the eye of the market, you start seeing things revealing to you. One thing about Forex market, okay? All these charts you see is storytelling charts. They tell stories. They tell you the history of a particular price of the particular market. They tell you what has happened in the past How you learn and you speak, how you understand that language is via the structures. Hope you get my point. The structures, the patterns, and all those stuff. You get. Now let's go there. As usual, I think we should use our. Let me use USD. Let's just choose anything at random. Okay, we have USD card. Let's use USD card. So now this USD card. Let me go to 1 hour. Let me go to 1 hour. So this USD card, guys. Oh, let me remove all this one. Is this USD card? It brought me to gold. Favorite pair. As a matter of fact, I only pay. Not even favorite. So one a month. All right. Let's go to USD cards. So USD card, you also what is it? Okay, let's go to GBP USD. All right, guys, this is called GBP USD. So how do you know trend? How do you know the trend? Okay. Let me remove all the drawing. All right. Let me ask you this question. What you are seeing now, is it an uptrend or a downtrend? Let me put it here. Based on what you are seeing now, this structure, is it uptrend or downtrend?
Uptrend.
Uptrend.
You say what?
Uptrend.
It is
Uptrend.
uptrend.
Okay, good. So why is it an uptrend?
Because of the higher and the lower. It's more of like a bullish. It's more of like a bullish this thing.
But there's a key thing that makes it become an uptrend. You almost
The
mentioned it.
higher.
I think and what?
And
the
the
higher low.
The
higher low.
higher.
Thank
The
you,
higher
Doris.
low.
Good.
Higher.
Okay, when you look at higher low, good. So now let's look at it whether we are right. Okay. So let's bring it up. Very well. Let me bring it up. Okay. So look at it. Like this. Here. It started from here. This is a low. Then what happened? It went up here, a high. This time around, this high came down to a low. But this low is higher than the former low. This is the new low, this is the former low. Now this is a new high. Now, this new high, when this market comes to the low, it pushes it up again to a new high. And where's the new high? Look at it. This new high is higher than this former high. And then it pushes down again to a low. This new low is lower than the former low. And then pushes high again. This high is higher than the former high. And this low is lower. So this is what we call higher. So you start with a low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, like that. That makes it an uptrend. Now, if you notice here, I want to tell you something. I think so when let me see, maybe I can just go. Okay, this is a recent one. Let me go backward so you can see. Let's look for a downtrend. What is this called?
A downtrend.
Why is it a downtrend?
Lower higher.
Because
Lower.
Lower high,
the lower
lower
high
low. Thank you.
Because the structure comprises the lower high and lower low.
You say what?
Because the structure comprises lower high and lower low.
And lower low. God bless you. Yes. So let's look at it. You see, started from here, is a high, and this is low. But this new high now, it goes up again. This new high did not get to the level of the former high. This one becomes a lower high. And this new low, it could not get to the level of this former low. So this one becomes a lower low. This one also, the new high could not get to this level, becomes a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. That means it's what? A down. Now, like I told you, I'll give you, this will be a bonus. I'm trying to see, I don't want to make it complicated for you guys. Already, since you now know, if I ask you this one too, you will know that, okay, this is what? Uptrend, right? These are an uptrend. You can see, because it's the same higher high, higher low. And then you go again. What do you see? See a downtrend. See a downtrend here. See a downtrend. This is a downtrend. Sorry. This one is okay. Sorry. This one is a downtrend. Okay, so you go out. So this is how you recognize the market. So anytime you are entering any trades or anything, you want to look at the direction first of all. Is it going up? Is it going down? Now, how will you know? You check the lows and the highs. Are they giving you the higher lows, or they are giving you the lower low or lower high? You understand? The lows and the highs, they give you the direction of the market. Okay. So I mentioned something which I said that's not supposed to be the word I'm supposed to use. So the word I'm supposed to use is not trend lines. It's supposed to be market structure and how to use it in your favor when it comes to Manara. I said trend line. Trend line is the advanced part of it. So trend line is what you use to recognize the trend by using the line. So the line is just a tool in this part. So you know this trading view, right? So look at trend line. Let me show you. At least you can see trend line here, right? So trend line is what we use in connecting. So if you want to take an entry, but this is advanced for now. I mean, what I want to, it's not really relevant to what I want to teach you. That's why I said, look at it. So we use this to connect all the lows. We use it to connect all the lows. Okay, we use it to connect. Sorry, all this pop-up. Very annoying pop-ups. All right. So we use that, but that's not the point. So today, at least we know the structure. Now that we know the structure, what is it that we need to learn now? What do we need to learn? What we need to learn now is how to use this in our advantage when it comes to Manara. Now, I want to take you to Manara. Let me see. I think I'm done with higher, and the original. Let's go to Manara. Now, Manara sends a lot of trades every day. Okay? Every day, a lot of trades. Now, how do you know which one to take that will give you profit? Okay? How do you know the one that will take that will give you profit? Now, most of the trades of funds give profit, but just as some they give profit, they later go back to hit the SL. While some give profits to TP1 and still go back to SL. While some gives the whole profit. Now, based on that, the last training I had with you people, I told you that there are some time frames that they have more successes than the other. And I told you those are 4-hour and daily. Now, 4-hour and daily, 4-hour and daily, they have good success rates. But the challenge with that one is it takes time. I mean, maybe in a week, you only get one trade in a week for daily. Why 4-hour? Maybe you get like 2 in a week. But the good thing is those one that you will get is a lot of money. Do you get what I'm saying? If it's giving you money, it's always a lot of money, all that. But let's put that aside. We want to see how you can maximize the way that even when you are taking trade every day, no matter what trade you are taking, whether it's 1 hour, 30 minutes, 4-hour, daily, or whatever, I mean, you always at least have a success rate, a high success rate. Now, you apply market structure. You apply what? Market structure. So let's go to notification. Let's go to notification. Okay, let's say, look at this trade. This is okay, based on my own settings, but let me use a general setting, which a lot of people use. Most of you use 15 minutes, use all these ones. But I use only H1, I use H1, H4, and daily. Mostly I use H4 and daily, actually. You know, but let's just use all these ones for the sake of everybody here. So meaning these trades. Now I'm going to be slat. So if you're using a mobile phone, you know, a laptop gives you the whole view, which you will enjoy better. You understand? Because it gives you everything. But when you're using a phone, you can only see the symbol, the pattern, and the time frame. You won't see the win to loss ratio. And then also the time the trade was sent, because the time is very important. Also, the timing. You don't just go there to pick trade. You look at the time. It has to be a recent trade, a current trade in your Telegram. When it's sent to your Telegram, you all know how it's done, right? You know, the trade is sent, we sent to your Telegram DM, right? So you need to know.
Yeah.
All those ones are there. Hey, good. You need to know, number one, the time it was sent, and then you choose your favorite pairs. But for me, I always tell people that, see, when it comes to your notification, even if you are choosing 15-minute time frame, all the time frame, fine. But make sure that you don't choose plenty pairs. Choose only major pairs. You understand? Choose only major pairs. You know, there's a part where you have a security. Let me explain that. Let me just show you that part. Okay, that's it on notification, right? Notification is think watch list. Choose major, forex major. Don't choose minor. Minor always give you some strange I see some of you taking some strange, look at it like Singapore dollar versus Japanese yen. These are countries that will give you problem. Remove them and focus on major. Just say major, click on this major and then they show up for you. See? So major trade ideas. Now, we want to now take this trade idea. It's been sent to you from what? From Manara to your phone. Okay. Now, if let's say we want to take GBP JPY, you want to be sure that this trade I want to take, at least it has high percent win rate. You understand? You want to be sure that it has high percent win rates. First of all, you ask yourself, let's go back to the education. You need to know, ask yourself, GBP JPY, is it a sell or a buy?
It's a
Is a 7.
Sell. Good, because the arrow is pointing down. Okay, now they ask you to sell this market. Now you want to be sure that this market that will sell will actually sell. So how do you now determine this? Sell is what? Remember, sell is a downtrend. Sell is bearish, right?
yes.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Good. Now, so in order to be very sure, to give you a high win rate, a high probability rate, okay, you want to use the market structure to determine whether you take this trade or not. Now, if the market is going down, it's called downtrend, bearish, which we check, and you'll be expecting what? A lower high, a lower low, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at this market, let's look at this market. Let's look at it from a high point of view. Let's look at it from a high point of view. Let's look at it from here. What does it look like to you?
It's a downtrend.
Like
Downward trend.
Downward trend, right? Now, so since it's a downtrend, what does that mean? If you look at this place now, you know it's 30 minutes. When you now look at this place now, what does this place look like to you?
Upward.
uptrend.
Or is it uptrend?
Good. So you take this trade?
No.
Mm.
Good.
No.
So you avoid this trade. You avoid this one. Now, don't get me wrong. The truth is this. Analysis. You know, because you are new, and Manara is supposed to be simple for someone who is new. And also you want to increase your chances. Right. That is not to say that these trades idea may not go your way. But the chances are 50-50. But you need a better chance. You need an 80% chance, right? Because
Yes, sir.
it could be a reversal. It could be maybe you want to start reversing from here and start selling, but you don't want to do that. You want to make sure it has reversed before you enter. You want to play gamble. You want to play 50-50. You want to be sure that this thing are reversed. Because if it has reversed, it will be easy for you. Let me give an instance. Let's say this trade idea was given to you around this area. You see the probability rate is high, right? Let's say it was given to you around
Yes,
this
sir.
area
Yes.
to sell. It was given around this area because you know that the trend is downtrend. So if it was given to you that guys sell this, so meaning when the market comes to this place, they will give you an entry here. They're waiting for it to come up. And I will tell you why. That was one thing I wanted to show you again. So how do you trade by using the market structure to your advantage? How do you trade using the market structure to your advantage? Simple. I'll show you. Now, if you see the market that you know that this is an uptrend, why it's good for you to know the market structure before you trading? Before trading is this: you can't go against the trend. You must always trade alongside with the trend. If the trend is going up, you buy. Don't be selling. If the trend is going down, you sell. Now, so look at if something is higher, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay. Now, what do you do in this kind of market? You're sure that this market is definitely going up. So the only thing you do, you must buy anywhere here. Now, I could have told you that, oh, buy, you can buy here. If you buy here, you understand? Of course, it will go down. The next place is down, right? But you know that when it's
Yes,
going
sir.
up, it will go up above your entry, right?
Yes,
Isn't
sir.
it?
Yes.
But it doesn't make sense.
Yes.
Since you know that, doesn't make sense. Since you know that, oh, sorry, undo. Since you know that, oh, this thing is actually going up. So instead of you to take your entry here at the top, you wait for it when it will come down. Do you get my point? So you don't
Yes,
have
sir.
drawdown. You don't have you enter a trade and for like 1, 2, 3 hours, you see it in red, massive red for that matter. You'll be afraid. Most of you will have closed at loss. So that's why you wait. You know that it's coming down. You wait at the bottom here. So they'll give you. That's why you see that when Manara sends you a trade, the entry point is always at the bottom. So they expect the trade that is up to come down, take you up, activate your trade, and take you up. Look at it. You are in profit now. Let's say this one is your TP1. Then what happens? It reverses again. But this time when it reverses, your entry was here before, so it will only reduce the profit, right? It won't get your entry, not talk of giving you rent. Then it goes again, TP2 strike. You see it now.
Yeah.
Why some people that are very smart and fast, some that are smart and fast are probably so familiar with this kind of trade or market. They do something. They take one entry here, it goes up, profit. They take another entry here. Every low they take, because they know that after this one is high. That is why it is safer for you to take trades from Manara that is say buy only if the trend is up, because you know that one is assurance that at least you save, you make money. You understand? If anything will happen, worst case scenario, we take TP1. Do you get my point now, right? Now,
Yes,
I'm going to show you an example of this. I'll show you proofs that this thing works, right? I'll show you proofs. So the same thing as downtrend. Downtrend. Look at it. Downtrend. So make sure it's a sell. You are buying, you are selling. No, don't buy. Why? Because if it's a sell, they give you entry at the top. And when you sell, what happens? Bam, TP1 goes up again. But no matter how it goes, it can't be as high as your entry point. It's still safe. Your stop loss is there. So you still be in profit. Comes down again, another TP, like that. So it's safer like this. Your percentage of winning will be so higher. So you can guarantee yourself blues every day on Manara. The TP1, it could be this, but when you gather all together, it will give you enough money. Now, how do you now? Let's now go back again to Manara. Since you now recognize, thank God you recognize it yourself, and you said that at least you won't take this trade. Now, let's go and check another one. So this is how you be analyzing your trade, henceforth. Okay? We'll be checking them. This one, EuroJPY, I said you should sell.
I can't hear you.
Oh, it seems like his network is bad.
Yeah.
Guys, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
We can hear you now.
Because I was like, what happened? All right, let me share the screen again. Okay. So as I was saying, I said, are you buying? Okay, if you are buying, sorry, they said you should sell EuroJPY. Come on. They said you should sell EuroJPY. Sell EuroJPY. Please sell EuroJPY. Let me go there again so you see notification. Look at EuroJPY. Sell or buy?
No, it says sell.
Yeah.
Good. So now, looking at this one, what trend is this? Is it downtrend or uptrend?
Oh, it's an uptrend.
Down.
It's an uptrend.
No, look at it again.
Down. It's downtrend.
Look at it now. It's downtrend. Why do you say uptrend? Why do you say uptrend? Tell me. Why is it an uptrend?
I think you should
I was
view it
actually
more so
looking
that
at
we can see the V is.
You say what?
I was actually looking at the way it was going up. I didn't look at the whole chart.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. It's a downtrend. Look at it. Let's look at the trend line. See, the trend line says comes here. The trend line. This is a trend line on its way down. It's not going up. So this one that you are seeing, that is, what I told you before. So you see the entry.
Yeah.
So see the entry is what I told you before that. So you wait for it at the top, because when it comes to the top, the next place is coming down. Do you get the point?
Yes, sir.
This trade, you will take this one. This one have a very high probability that it will hit at least TP1, even if it doesn't get it, but to get to TP1 and TP2. Do you get my point?
Yes, sir.
So this trade actually has started moving. Has started already. See? So, and now also in Manara, I want to quickly, this one is a quick tip. So some of you get confused. People ask me that question. When Manara sent a message to your inbox, to your DM, you see on the picture, it's an entry. But what they will write under the picture will be another entry. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
Like this picture now, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you. Let me show you. Where's the telegram here? Telegram. All right, this is it. Oh, again. Need to put the code. Because if I go to my Telegram, you will not see it because it's secured. Okay, I think you should see Manara. Manara is always showing. Let's go to Manara. I think Manara is not secure. Or is it? Manara FX. Yeah. Can you see it? Manara FX. Is it showing?
Yes.
No. It's showing. You can see the Manara ideas, right?
Yes.
Okay, you can see the Euro JPY that was sent. This Euro JPY M30. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we
All right,
can.
good. Now, do you notice this thing when it comes to you? Do you notice this part?
Yes, we can.
Whereby, look at it. Oh, sorry. So do you notice this part? Let me delete that
155
screen.
points.
Look at good.
Okay.
Look at the entry here. And then when you go to the picture itself, because this is what you need to look at, you will not be wondering 156. Have you ever wondered like that?
Yeah.
The entry is 156 here, but the statement here is saying 155.260. Have you ever
Yeah,
wondered
10,
why?
10 pips, I think it's up to 10.
Yes, good. Thank you. Smart. Now, do you know why? Look at this thing you see here. This gray box you see here. This gray box you see here. It is used in representing what they call gap. So it's telling you that, see, this thing is coming to an entry. This is the entry we got for this, but it can also come here. This place too, for anything from here to this place are entries. You can enter this trade anywhere from here. Do you get what I'm saying? So the trade sometimes will come here and start going to your direction without coming to this place. So if you go and put this entry alone, it may not be carried along. This trade will probably start coming down from here and it's TP1 and TP2. So what you do is, when you want to enter Manara trade, if your 3% of your account that you calculated based on your risk management is the 3% is, let's say, 0.04. What I always do is I'll put 0.02 at this entry, which is written here for you already. 155, the one that's written is here. And I'll put the other one at this side. So in case it's going to come here and then come here, I'll catch it too. But in case it's going to come here and start going down, at least I know that I'm in with one. Do you get my point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. So that's another tip. I'm just putting all this one so you understand, because when you guys can master this Manara, I'm telling you, you'll be making money every day. That will help you a lot, your business as well. All right. So that being said, let's go back to Manara. We are still checking out. I'm still asking you guys to be sure that you know what we're talking about. So we choose. So we have decided that UniJPY is a good trade. We take it based on what the trend, the market structure is saying is a sell, is a downtrend. So it's good for a sell. Let's go check another one. Notification again. I'm using notification. I'm not using monitor because these are the ones that are sent to your Telegram. And these ones are easy for a newbies. They're easy for newbies to quickly take. So look at zero JPY still. Let's go to GBP JPY. Now, is GBP JPY a downtrend now or an uptrend?
Downtrend.
Downtrend, good. So you take it as well. You take it as well because it's a downtrend. Look at it. Say what?
But what I want to ask is, this place they put X to this.
Yes.
Is that what this D, does it mean day or what?
No, D means reversal point. See, this pattern is called harmonics. Harmonics is part of the strategy used in trading forex. Harmonics is like collection of different patterns, which when they form, it tells you where to enter the trade, where the trade is coming from. And those points you see will not form a pattern like butterfly. They give them names. Now, so when you see X, Start, it always have X, A, B, C. So you get this X is the first point. That's the beginning of the trade, beginning of the formation of the trade, of the pattern. The X is like the beginning, right? Then it has, after that is A. So it's telling you the journey of the trade. So via that journey of the trade, it forms a particular pattern. And those patterns are designed to let you know whether the market will buy or sell. Okay, so let me show you now. If you look at this X, it's always beginning. X to indicate that this is where the beginning, this is where the trade started from. Pattern. Then after the trade went down like this, you see it now. Then after that comes to B and then C. Now your job is to check reversal, which is D. So anywhere you see D, D is telling you that this point the market will reverse to the opposite direction. So which means this strategy is for people that to know that, oh, anywhere you see us put the entry, it must be opposite of wherever you see the market. So if the market is here as entry, it means the direction is going to be opposite of the entry. You know, for you to get to the entry, that's to go up, right?
Yeah.
Do you get the point?
Yes.
And so when did you now choose this? You were the one that chose this based on your pattern. This was what we asked you to choose anyway. I mean, this is how to do it. You know, if you go to settings, let's go to settings, see it there. They will ask you, when they ask you for, I think it's under monitor. I think it's under notification as well. Look at this. I think it's, okay, sorry, it's under monitor. Okay, it's monitor. Okay, yeah, it's here. Look at this. Can you see D or C? Where you chose D.
Yeah.
Look at it. Sorry, here. D, C. If you choose C, C means continuous. Now you want to choose, so if you choose continuous, that means you want a trade idea that is going a particular direction of where the entry is. So that one that you say you go down, you go to D, and D will not start coming down. Or if you go to D, when it's down, it start coming up. This one will be when you go to D, when it's going up, it will continue going up. Do you get my point? But you don't need.
I have another question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, coach. You know, most of us we use complete trade, not incomplete method. We use complete trade, and some of this message comes to our phone directly. So all we need to do is copy and paste as usual. So now, like sometimes we are even busy, like in a very busy place, but since the notification just came and we saw that is our pair, we decide to put in the trade and just continue or just be checking time to time. So when will we have time to go and be checking if it will be a good one or not? How do we check in that kind of?
Good. In between the same time, yes, in between the same time it was sent to you. You know, when you receive the alert, trade does not just move fast like that. And even if it moves fast, the most important thing is you want to eat profit, you want to take profit. So you enter an entry that you meet as soon as you're done. Actually, it's very fast to do. If you want to do it, it's actually very fast. It's something that you can do. Okay, let's say I receive a trade alert on my Telegram. Let's say I receive now, and this one comes in. Oh, you know JPY. Like you said, maybe you are busy. If you are busy, then you remember, even if you are busy, you do copy and paste. That same time you do copy and paste, you can now add this one to the same time. You know, copy and paste is not easy. I mean, it's not like it still takes a bit time, and you have to open your broker, the MT4 platform, input, you check this one, right? You zoom it, right? Don't you do that?
Yes.
Right? And another thing again is this: you don't even need to go to Manara anymore. Even this picture has already shown you the trend. Has shown you the structure. So you see, so because the same time you're checking, you're looking at this structure now, you already know that this is downtrend. How do you know? Look at it. You know that this thing is here. Before, this was a high before. Look at the new high now, it's lower. Look at the new high, lower than the former one. Like that. And this one came down. So, and then this one too will come down from here. You understand? Do you get the point? It's already shown to you. Let's check other ones. Let's check other ones. Okay, look at this one now. If this one was to be a sell, you won't buy. You won't sell because why? Because it's showing buy already. I mean, the structure is going up, right? No, look at it now. It's showing there is a sell. It's a sell, but the structure will not allow you to take it. The structure is on its way up.
Yeah,
down
it's an uptrend.
You understand? It looks like an uptrend. Yeah, you know. And look at this one also. Now this one now you can sell because this one is what? Look at this. It's on its way down. See it now. Because this high, this one is a lower high. This one is lower than this one. And then like this. So this one comes up and then it comes down. Do you get the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Look at this one now. This one, they said you should what? What do you say you should do? You should buy. Does it make sense? Yeah,
No.
does it make
No.
sense? So, because
Yes.
already it was already. No, look at it. It was on its way up. But now it's already making a higher low, higher high, higher. Sorry, lower low, lower high. Look at it. Lower low, lower high. Do you get
Is
it?
a buy.
Now, there is a buy according to the instruction, but the structure is already forming something different. Do you get the point? Remember the formula now. The formula is
Yeah.
for the formula for a buy is what? Higher high, higher low, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now look at this. This is a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This is a higher high. Now let's look at the low of this high. Where is the low of this high now? Look at the low of this high. Higher low, lower than this one, right? Then it started coming down. The new high is supposed to be higher than this one, right?
Yes, sir. Okay.
And now it's already coming down, making a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And now there's what we call break of structure, which I don't want to go into. That one will destroy the whole, will make it complicated for you guys. Look at it, has broken all the lows of this one. So it's now forming a lower low, lower high. Now this trade could probably win, could be a winner, but there you don't want to risk it. Your job is you want perfect one. You understand? Your own is you want the perfect one. Perfect something because don't worry about trades. There will be plenty trades. It's better you choose the one that you are sure of. If you're not even sure of the structure, just leave that one, right? Okay, look at this one now. It's supposed to be a buy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is
okay.
uptrend, yeah.
Uptrend. Now, but this one, the moment you have this one, it went up. Let's say this one is even a new low. Let's say this is a higher. Let's say this is high. This is a new low. This one is higher than the previous one. Now, but the problem I'm having here now is this. So this one I have to come down and pick you and then continue going up. But the problem is, I don't like the fact that it's too far from the former low. You understand? Because if you look at this one, this is a lower low. No, it has formed a downtrend. You don't get me. Let me show you. Look at this. This thing now. This is a downtrend already. Yeah. Can you see it? Do you get my point?
Yes.
So that is what my problem. Because before now, it was an uptrend. Sorry. Okay. Sorry.
Coach, wait. Sorry, 1 minute.
Okay, have it.
Okay, so from this X, I've not even seen this screen. Okay, from this X now, it was forming X to A was forming a uptrend, right? So
yes.
So from A to B, it's now a downtrend, which is okay.
Yes.
Sorry, which is now okay. It's now a downtrend. Then from B to C is an uptrend already. Or I don't know. I think it's confusing me.
Yeah, so it's easy. It's not confusing. Look at it. Just do it this way. Look at it this way. So let's say this is uptrend. Now, why is it uptrend? Because of this is on its way up, right? Yes. But let's look at this one now. It now broke. It has broken this line already. Breaking this line now, this one becomes a new high, a new low. Now, this now, if you're looking at it, is lower than the former low. Do you get the point?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
No. So you avoid those kind of trades. Let's look up another one. Yeah, this one now is what? Is an uptrend. Yes, this one is acceptable. It's an uptrend.
It's uptrend.
No, yeah, it's an uptrend. You know why? This is what?
Okay.
Look at it.
Yes. But
so it's coming down to peak and then
I think it depends on the time frame, right?
Yes, on the time frame. You understand? Now, if you're going to be using it, the truth is this: if you want to go further, some of this one that we even say you should not take could fall into the right trend if you're looking at the larger time frame. But because the time frame is what, like this one is So this one is
H4.
H4. Okay, this one is H4. Now for H4 now, it is confirmed that it's an uptrend because H4 is a long thing, right? Look at it now. Confirmation is
Yes, sir.
just bring your line like this. You understand? Just bring your line like this. You get? So it's coming to peak and then go up. Meaning this one now, what you see here is this, then to go like this. You get the point?
Mm.
You see it now. Do you get the point?
Yes, sir.
But if it's
Yes.
30 minutes, so let's check another one. Look at this one now. How many? H4 also. So if you look at this one is still uptrend as well. Do you know that? It's still uptrend as well. If you're looking at it from H4. Do you know why? Because this former low, this is a former low, and this one is a new low. So the new low
Yes.
is still higher than the
Going
former low.
up. Yeah.
You get my point?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So always concentrate more on the low. It will help you out sometimes. Okay? Concentrate on the low to help you out. Okay, let's go to this one. Also, let's compare the low. Let's compare the low. This is the former low, right? This is a new low.
Yeah,
You get the point?
is lower than the second one.
Yes. So because you are looking at them from one image. Now this one is supposed to be a downtrend, right? So how do you know? Let's check it. Let's check it. So a downtrend. This was the former low. This was the low here, and this was the new low. Now the problem I'm having is, okay, sorry, that's my mistake. So it's correct. I think it's correct. So this is okay. No, it's not. Look at the last low,
Yes.
and this one.
Is the next low. The
Yes.
next low is on C.
Forgive me. So when it comes to a downtrend, you look at the high. That's what I want to say. So you look at the first high. The first high must be higher than the new. The new high must be lower than the former high. Do you get my point?
No.
No,
Yeah.
downtrend is like this. Let me give you what I'm saying. Don't let me confuse you.
Yes,
Let me
yes,
quickly
yes.
go back to that one. Remember the structure. The structure is like this. Okay, look at downtrend. Look at all the high. The first high, the second high will be lower than the former high, right? High. You see it now. Why
Yes.
an uptrend? You know an uptrend by the low. The last low, the new low must be higher than the last low. Do you get?
Mm.
But this one is high.
Yes,
You're
sir.
using knowing them. Hope you understand. So
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
good. So let's look at this based on that now. Based on this was the former high because it's low now. So this one must be lower than the former high. Let's check.
And it's
Sorry.
not low.
Let's see. This is the former one. So it's almost like the same. I won't take the trades.
It's almost at the
I
same
won't take
range.
the trade. Yeah, so we don't want to risk. So remember, we're trying to take good safe trades. And moreover, we have many in a day. So why go for what's it called? Okay, this
So
one's
you
supposed to be a what? This one's supposed to be a stealth.
Yeah.
For me, I won't take it. So let's just wait it now. So well, at least you have something good. Yeah. So the thing is this. That's because you said you don't have the time, so you just do it this way. But if you had the time, the best way to actually do this to enjoy it. So now talking about the settings, you said complete, right? Now remember, all the settings are good depending on your person. The reason why they give you all these options is because of your person, your schedule, what kind of work do you do? Do you have enough time to, So if you know that you are the type that is busy, then you don't go for complete. Okay? You get my point, right?
Yes.
In your monitor, you won't go for complete. You go to your monitor, you choose incomplete. So you'll be going to monitor to take your trades. You can still use the same pattern. So like other incomplete now, we have H1, M30. So what do we have here? Now let me slant. I forgot to say, I was going to say that the other time that it's always good to slant because you see the time. When I slant my screen, You can also do the same to see it better. When I slam my screen, you see, you'll be able to see the time. You understand all that. This is why I'm coming to give you the proof. I'm coming to give you the proof. The proof I said I'll give you, right? But can
Yes,
you
sir.
hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. Now, if you look at slanting, you can see the time percent, and it's telling you complete, incomplete, and all that. So I said I need the complete. Let's go to complete. Oh, sorry, incomplete. Incomplete. Where is it? Settings. Okay, we go to incomplete. That's for you that you are busy, right? So this is what you do. Doris, are you there? Doris, are you there?
Yes, Coach. Yes.
So good. So what you do, because you know that you're a busy person, so you just check beforehand. This one now, when you are on the time, you just check beforehand. Cannot check, but you have to check the time. Look at the time, is very important. So if today is, let's say today is July 28th, the time the trade was sent. So let's say you now, maybe you're around 6 o'clock, 6:30, sorry, 6:35, or you're around 6:40. The moment the trade is 6:30, and thank God it's incomplete. Let's say, okay, so we're going to say that it's incomplete. Incomplete trade as sent to you. You know why you are seeing all these ones? Because it was Friday. But this trade must have been sent to you earlier than the time you take it. Do you get? So when you see it here now, it has not gone into the entry. Still early. I mean, this 18:30 now is because the trade has not gone into the entry, but it was sent that time. So you have enough time to work on this one. So what do? You tap on it, AED, USD, M30, BAT, and what are they saying you should do? You say you should sell, right? Oh my, what are you going to do? Are you going to sell or not? You see, there's enough time for you, right? So what do you see here?
Who said?
You said.
Good. So this is a good trade. So now what do? You send a pending order. It's not there yet. So because you're a busy person, you set a pending order, a sell limit. So what do you set the sell limit? Remember what I told you. You divide your total lot size. If it's 3%, if it's 1%, whatever percentage you are using, divide it into 2. Okay. So you use one for this entry. You use one for this particular entry here. So let me get my pen, because I'm slanting now. You find I'm a bit jerky for me, but it's okay. So you set one here and you set the other here. If I even split it into 3, set one here, set one in the middle, set one here. Do you get my point?
Yes, sir.
By the time it will get there, even when you are busy, don't worry, it will have activated, and you may set just like it's one for yourself. I mean, let's look at how much pips. How many pips is this one? I mean, let's even talk about the pips. I mean, guys, if I want you to start trying this thing tomorrow, from tomorrow onward. I mean, from few hours from now, few minutes or hours. I mean, no, don't mess me up. Stay put. I'm looking for. Okay, sorry, that's my fault. I'm looking for the panel around here. I want to measure the pips. What's that thing? Oh man, let me do this. Okay, let me take it back. Let me take it back from slanting. I mean, you've seen what we want to see there. The reason why I did this slant. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Come out. Yeah. I want to measure the price range. Let's check how many pips is that. Even if you said TP1, I mean, if you don't want to be greedy because you work and you want to be sure that you make money, let's see what that is. TP1 is 43.1 pips. Look at it. I mean, 43 is a very good profit, especially if you're using 0.1. That's $43. You know? I mean, so if you do this one, you leave this one now, you go to the next one, you set pending orders like that, like two pending orders for different pairs that have, at least you can see the pattern yourself now. Now you know patterns and stuff like that. Where is the delete? Where is the delete? Come on, where is it? What is it? Anyways, let's go to the next one. Okay, sorry, it's AUD. Let's go to Euro GBP. Now look at the Euro GBP now. You want to be sure it's a sell, right? So they say you should sell. Do you see why it's good to come down to the chart? It helps you to know from the beginning, okay, is this a downtrend or an uptrend? Let me slant it again so you see it better. Let's slant it again. Is this an uptrend or downtrend, guy?
It's a downtrend.
Look at this. Downtrend, awesome, awesome. You take this one. You take it. You take it. Okay. Take. I hear you. I'm
trade
here.
is not looking, because if we look at the arrows that Manara drew from X to D, it's not looking like a downtrend since it's a 30-minute trade.
Okay.
That is one of the things that I usually get confused about.
What? Which one?
Coach, can you expand this orange
Which one
part?
are you saying? You're looking? No, don't get it wrong. Don't even get it wrong. Your concentration is not on the X, what's it called? The pattern alone. Your concentration is on the chart, on the view
On
of the chart.
the higher,
You get
lower,
what
the
I'm saying?
lower.
Yes. You get the pattern is to form your setup for you. You focus on the chart. Look at the chart, is what you focus on. But the good thing is, if you are confused with a particular pattern, it's not straight enough for you, you leave that one, okay? Like the one you saw the last one, right? It was good enough, right? Look at it now. So this is the chart you see. Look at the chart. Can you see it from here? It has started forming a downtrend. You get? See it now. From here, it started forming a downtrend.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So meaning it's already on its way down. But then you are still free to avoid this. If you are confused, you understand? Just look for something straight. That's the essence of filtering. When you filter something, you filter it to your own taste. If you're not satisfied, you get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you're in control. You know, Manara is designed for you. That's why they make sure that you do all this and then you save your settings. Like me, you see, I saved it as $1 billion man, billionaire sit down, you know, that kind of stuff. See, I have two savings, two settings. One is the one I use for this trading. The other one is my personal settings, which I follow. You understand? Now, let's go to another one. So I'm just telling you how to analyze. I mean, you are still looking at Friday. Let's assume today is Friday and you want to take trade, right? Let's go for let's go for oil. Wow, right. Oil. That's US oil. That's the WTI. Now you want to trade the oil, they say you should sell, right? They say you should sell. You look at this one now. You look at it. Okay, if you look at it, you can squeeze the chart in the way you want. Are you going to be selling this quarter? No. Are you going to sell it?
No.
Are you going to sell it?
No.
Look at it now, it's on its way up. So it looks like an uptrend. So you won't sell. You won't sell. And do you know why good thing? This thing will allow you to enjoy your profits well, because Manara always give this strategy will appear. Enjoy your profit. Manara always give a very small stop loss. I know the smaller the stop loss, the opportunity of your 1% becoming higher in terms of lot size. You get the point. So you won't take this trade. You won't take this trade because it's making a higher low. So even if it makes, do you know why your trade reverse? Do you know there are some trades you enter, it will be in profit, later reverse? I'll show you why. Let's quickly look at it. Remember the higher low, right?
Yes, sir.
Now look at this trade now. Look at this trade. In fact, already it has even shown itself. It was a failed trade. Look at it, it hit the stop loss. Just that before it hit stop loss, it gave target before it hit stop loss. Sorry. Look at it, gave the target before it hit the stop loss. Let me just slide it. Let me slant it. Let's look at it from. Look at what it did. So it came here. It came here actually. It got to the entry. Look at the entry. Can you see the entry? Let me make it longer. Look at the entry. But what we expected was what happened. Because it's an uptrend, not a downtrend. But we're just lucky that the TP was around the pullback. We call it pullback. I forgot to tell you that. Right? We call this one pullback. Look at it. So now somebody will be confused and said, okay, you said this thing is a downtrend, but it comes down and it goes up. Do you get my point?
Mm.
You know, if you are to enter a buy here now, you will make profit because it will go up. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know it's a downtrend. But if you have to make a buy, it will go up for you. Make a buy here to go up for you. So you know that's why you will hear some professional traders don't like to trade what they call pullback because these are pullback. They are not the main trend, they are pullback. So if you trade this pullback, you are trading against the trend. But the problem with pullback is you can't guarantee your take profits because you don't know where to pull back.
Mm.
You get my point? But one thing
Yes,
you're sure is if it's a downward direction, even if you enter wrongly, let's say you even enter here, you know, you're supposed to be entering at the top. So you can always
Yes.
be in profit. But even if you enter here, yes, the pullback will give you rest, and you think, hey, it's actually going up, not down. You know, you hear some people saying that in the group sometimes in that Telegram group. But meanwhile, it's just coming here to go downwards again. Meanwhile, you enter here. So the moment you get here, you are back in profit. Then it goes here again, you are already a bit. You see now, almost the same level. You get my point?
Mm.
You entered here. So if it comes here, you are already again. But now it goes way down, you are now in deeper profit. So if it comes here now, you are safe now because no matter how far, it cannot come back to end. But if you are trading pullback during a downtrend, the disadvantage is, let's show you what happened. Let's say you want to buy. When you want to buy, what do? You enter here. Where do you put your stop loss? Somewhere here. Right?
Yeah. Mm.
Now, you'll be happy. Oh, it's going up. That's one thing that happens in Manara sometimes when you enter. To give it TP1, you say I'm in profit, then it's come back to stop loss. Because it's not an uptrend, it's actually a downtrend. You trade a pullback. The pullback will always go here, and then when it's coming down, it will now go as low as your entry, come down to your stop loss and take you out. And then go up again. Say, after taking me out, it's going up. It's a lie, it's coming deeper. Hope you're understanding, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is why some of your trade, or most of the trades, some of you enter. See, it was in profit to the later stop loss because you are not checking the structure. But if you check the structure, it will help you at least give you 88% success rate. This is a very good rate in anything. Let's go back to what's it called? Manara. Now look at what happened. Let's look at this oil stuff. So let's say you enter the oil. I'll tell you why it happened like this. It's actually an uptrend, not a downtrend. But the pullback, we're lucky that the TP were close to the pullback area. Do you get my point?
Mm.
Look at it. It hits the entry here. And it didn't touch the stop loss. And it went down for a pullback to go up. So it went down, but luckily those down touched TP1, TP2. So you're already in profit and you're out. How much is the profit? But you don't want to gamble like that, right?
Mm.
Always trade the trend. But what if the pullback don't get to the TP? To give it TP1 and then later push it to stop loss. Is this one will I give you not even much pips? 27 pips. No wonder, because I wanted to say what kind of TP that will take everything before going back. But at least 27 pips is something. If you have 0.1, that's $27, right? On a trade. You add it to the other. Something, cool? All right. So what happened here, like I said, what happened here was, I deleted. Undo, how do I undo now? Anyway, don't worry. What happened here was what? It's actually an uptrend. Look at it. It's the pullback that is the profit. Look at it. It's an uptrend. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Look at this. Look at this low, higher than the former low, and then like that, it's kept going up. So the pullback here was what helped. And because the TPs, the pips are small for the TP, so you quickly take those one and then out. So you see why you shouldn't take that trade, right?
Mm.
Do you get my point? So
Yes.
Doris, this is an answer to Doris' question when she was asking that for those who are busy people. Do you get? So they will come to incomplete under monitor. You won't take notification, you will take incomplete under monitor. Because notification is only sending you trades and ideas that are ready. Do you get?
And so we can
like I said,
actually do incomplete for
pending order.
monitor, then do
Yes.
complete for Telegram.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. So look at it now. Let's look at the Telegram again. Notification, right? This notification. So notification now, if you look at it, which is the Telegram one. If you look at GBP USD, GPUSD is a downtrend and it's for sale. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a downtrend and it's for sale, right? So there's a pullback. So it's not, sorry, it's not here. You see, it's not even a downtrend. Forgive me. Look at it. You see a downtrend?
That means an uptrend. What of the pullback?
It's an uptrend. So this thing that happened here was the news. Remember that news that happened that day, no? That took the gold USD down. It's the same that happened here. So it started coming up by itself again. But the truth is, now it's now set. After that news, they now set it again for a downtrend, which you won't take it. You know why you won't take it? Because it's already showing the pattern for uptrend. Look at it from here. You see it now. That's why I went to touch the stop loss. Do you get what I'm saying? Went to touch the stop loss. So now this is a pullback they trade. They are trading a pullback. You understand? They are trading a pullback for the sell. Meanwhile, look at it, it's going up. That's all the stop loss already. Even if it will come down here, to come to TP1 before going up again to line towards the next level. You get my point, right? So this one now, you won't count it from here. You won't count it from here because it's a news. Anytime you see a very long candle like this, guys, before a trend, it's news. Okay? So what do? You start counting from after that long candle. When the candle becomes regular again, that's when you start counting the trend. You get my point, right? The end of that candle. So this is the end. This is the lowest point. So the new beginning now starts from here. So it's way up again. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's now check. So we want to check success rate of this. Let's check all the trade that was successful. Now, Manara, the trade Manara tag successful. I trade that eat TP1 and TP2. But for us, the trade we say tag successful. I trade that gives us money and we close out. Some of us will take TP1 and no. TP1 gives us money, but Manara sometimes trades get to TP1 and now reverse to SL. They count that as a loss to them. Despite that as giving TP1. But we that are trading it, we know that when you take TP1, put your trade at TP1, you already win. You call it a winning trade, right? But now let's go and check. How do you go back to check trades that have been called in the past by Manara, the ones that are successful, the ones that went the other way? How do you know? Let's go to monitor. It's where you check that. Okay. So now you have to slant for you to really see, because it's going to show details of the date. But if you don't want to see the date, I'm also going to show you the successful part. So to see that, you have to slant. So let's slant before. That's why if you're using a laptop, it's better to show you. This one is you have a laptop, another now, how do you know? So you go to settings, guys, you click on complete. Can you see the steps now? You want to check the past trade now, right? This is why you're choosing complete. You're choosing complete because complete will show you trade ideas that were only sent out when they got into the entry already. You get my point? So it will show you that already done, that are already done. Now, how you now check the one that are successful? Come to the list. To give you a list, right? This complete means this trade they are still running. They are still running. Complete means they have gotten to their entry. You get it? But they are still running. Like the AUD card is still running, still in profit. Because I did a video on that on my TikTok, as in for those two pairs for last week's Fridays. So both of them are already a total of 123 pips. Okay. All right. Let me go back. Let me go back to my for the network to network took me off for a while. Are you guys hearing now? Are you hearing?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. So let's go to. So now, for you to now see, you want to see the ones that are winning trade, the ones that won in the past, right? That's what we want to see. Remember, you're choosing complete, but you don't want to see complete trade. You want to see the ones that are successful, that were successful already. So you click on this status. Do you see what I do? I tap on the status.
Mm.
Can you see the tap on the status? Successful means tip one, tip two. This was like they eat tip one, tip two. Let's start with USDJPY. We want to see whether they go in line with what we are looking at. USDJPY was a winning trade for TP1 and TP2. What was it? Was it a call or buy? Was it a buy or sell? Can we go back to it?
Who is a
It
buy?
is
A buy, yeah. So when you look at the structure, look at it from here now. You see that it's correlating from here. Started from here. Okay. Look at it. Can you see it now? Started from here.
Mm.
Higher, lower, higher, low. You see it now? So this kind of trade now came down here to pick you and then went right for the success, right? And guess what? Do you know the funnest part? The entry point was that gray area. You didn't get to this one, you got to the gray. That's why I say you should divide your profit, your what's it called? Your risk size into three, right? Put one for the beginning of this trend, and put the other one for look at what I said before. Remember what I said is that always choose this entry, one in the middle, and one on this line, right? Now imagine you chose only the one on this line. This trade will not pick you. You just get to this inside the box and then started picking up and eat tip one and tip two. After eating tip one and tip two, what happened? It reversed and came for the stop loss. Eat the stop loss and still go back again. Second time. So you will now be like, the trade has left you. You will not know that it has left you. And taking some people to give them the TP1 and TP2. And now came and activate you here. After activating you, what did they do? Take you back to took you back to stop loss. You get my point?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now let's check another winning trade. If it follows our strategy. Another winning trade. Doris, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
SDUSD was a winning trade. In fact, before we go on, I like to calculate the pips. I mean, that gives you the value of what we're talking about, right? Let's calculate the pips. How many pips would you have taken from here if you are taking this trade as well? Price range, go to the entry, you measure, you drag it up to CP2. Wow, this is a long one. This would have given you 192 pips. Guys, I use 0.1, that's $192. I'm using one lot size, that's 1,920. This is why you need to have big money in trade. For you to use one lot size for a trade, this kind of trade, you need to have at least 5K. Now, 5K, $5,000. If you had $5,000, you would have made $1,920 on this one. Manara give you $1,920. That's money for subscription for a whole year. It's even not to 1,100. You get my point. And if you want day trade, can give you this one. H1 for that matter. You get my point, right, guys? You see that if you understand this thing clearly, to change the game for you on Manara, you will see that you'll be making consistently smooth profit every day on Manara. Let's go to NZD-USD. That and butterfly is what I use. Now remember, NZD-USD is what? Let's check again. It's buy, right? Does it correlate? See now, even from this one, you can see that it's an uptrend already. Right or right? Let's look further. I don't Guys, I'm not hearing you now. Let me know. You're with me.
Oh, yeah, now there's an uptrend.
It's an uptrend.
Look at it. Look at it low, higher low, higher low, higher low. So here now, what did it say? Say you should take it. The entry was there. Look at it. In fact, this was what they call a sniper trade. Came to just, you didn't even waste time, just came to pick you and then go. Just like when you are in transit, when you are traveling and then it's transiting, just come to pick those ones waiting. Let's say you're going to United States, let's say you're going to UK and you take Air France, you know. Now when you leave Nigeria, it's going straight to Paris, probably Paris or something. Paris to pick people up and pick them
You
up
have a
without
transit.
waiting. Pick them up to Paris. You understand? You transit and you start moving. Look at it, like came to the entry and started moving up. This kind of shit that like I'll not give you a I mean, just come to your entry, pick you up and start going your way. They came here, came down there. I'm looking for my tools. That thing like to hide the light. So it comes here, came here, and then took off. People want to be true without looking back. Let me see what we have made here. How much have we made already? How much? How much? At least I want this thing to make dollars. I mean, in Canada, there you can just the next morning, you just after 1 week trade, you just go and tell your boss that I think you want to start working from home.
They're coach. That's why I'm serious about this forest. So I'll stop working.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Yes. Canadian government will start investigating that this is Nigeria. I hope she's not funny. Also that she's buying plenty things. Okay, this one is 33 points.
33. That is
33
300.
pips. Yes, $331. They're using 0.1. But if you are using if you're using 0. Sorry, if you're using 1 lot size, that's $301. If you're using 0.1, that is $33. That's a good money now. Yeah, it's not bad money, it's good.
Yeah.
You know, I noticed that JPY pairs are almost like JPY pairs will give a lot of money. You know why? The distance between JPY and USD and other currencies is wide. You get it? Well, let's use Euro JPY for success. Successful trade. See, there's the same July. Now they calculate all these pips. July. I mean, this one is not to pay. They calculate this pip. Only July alone. See how much you have made just taking Manara alone. I mean, apart from other channels. Okay. This one was what? This one was sell. Let's see if it correlates. Look at it. The bad boy was way down already.
Yeah, that trend. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah,
so it was so it started from here, from this part. Before the X, above the X. Now look at it, it came lower to this part. Then it came here and then touched down this part. You understand? I gave TP1, TP2 as well. 1, TP2. Let me bring this thing out so you can measure. So how much could these have given? How much could these have given if you have entered straight from here? JPY always give more money. I mean, JPY pays because of this person.
What the heck?
Can you imagine? Oh my God, this one is 301 pips. 301 pips, which means you use 0.1, $311. If you use 1 lot size, that is $3,111. If you use 0.01, it's $31. Then money now, you guys see. Just need to be able to see to the high of the market. That's all you need to see. That's all there is and always be. All right, let's go to another one. I just want us to see if this pattern is actually following what we talked about. Let's go to unit check. See unit check, H4. Look at it. Is it a downtrend or uptrend?
A downtrend.
Downtrend.
It's a downtrend.
Look at it down. So it's called a sell. So it's a downtrend. So you took it because you saw it that it's already a downtrend. I mean, you don't want to risk anything. So you see, and I like the one thing about when you follow the structure, just come to the entry without threatening your stop loss at all. Pump to the entry and started going down. And what happens? Let's take the price rate. Let's use price rate.
And
Now you go. That is 49.9 pips. That's something. That's $499 if you are using one lot. $49 if you're using 0.1. And the same July, if you add all this money together, 311 if you're using 0.1, the 50, the 30, I mean, this will give you $1,000 in profit. Eh? I'm going to show you something, guys. I'll show you something. How many of us are online? Sir? This is my personal
we are
stuff. I don't take study.
Coach, we are okay now. 3 of us, we are okay.
we are.
So let's check one more. Okay,
Oh, no,
okay,
it's
okay.
far out.
I think it's enough. It's enough actually. The time is fast spent. Let me just show you something. I want to show you something like let me show you. Guys, you need to know that doing the right thing. I don't joke. I will withdraw now. This conversation. This personal, I don't want to show you guys. Zuchana, that's my wife. Zuchana is also having for my habits, something like that. Now look at I always update that.
Coach, your line is breaking.
Right?
your line is breaking, boss.
Okay, let me start from this one. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, we can hear.
Oh. So look at withdrawal.
Wow.
This is a project I'm doing actually. I'm building this. So I need to send money to those guys working every now and then. So look at withdrawal. How much is this? 2.7. How much is this?
2.7.
Yes,
Almost 3.
See withdrawal. See withdrawal in the past, withdrawal. So she's supervising this whole thing. So this is another withdrawal. From Xness, so guys, from Xness. Though my, so every time we trade, why some people use 0.1, 0.01, depending on your account size, you need to use like one lot size, two lot size, make it $1,000 a day, sometimes 2 days. So at the end of maybe at the end of 3 days, 4 days, I just will do some for send the project and all that. For trading alone. So imagine when you build your business based on this and then as an affiliate, while you are making money on this one every week as a maybe influencer of G 3K, G 5K, you have spending money every day for vacation. And it's all here. So guys, I think we'll stop it here. If you have questions, I will come at least 2 or 3 questions because my time is fast spent on in Nigerian time.
Okay.
Okay, boss. Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay. We
Thank you,
really
Coach.
appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
I want to ask a question. Although this is my first time actually this. I'm not into this higher low. It's still confusing a little bit, but at least I have enough knowledge about it now. Now clear this thing because I've come across this higher low and something like that, but it's still we can still make mistakes because we're new peeps to the stuff because some of them is still kind of still confusing a little bit. It's like you have to like make the graph a little bit small to know the actual stuff and start